Welcome to Ibiza. Okay, today is July the 20th and it's about 7:20 in the morning, and I'm just going for my walk from where I'm staying in San Antonio to somewhere probably around there towards Capo del Mar. Been here for a couple of days. Haven't been here for many years, decades in fact, but I'll give you what my understanding of what's happening at the moment and for the next few months if you're planning to come out here. Really nice and cool at the moment. I won't be able to walk in this if it's too hot like it is during the daytime, but you know, golden hour, perfect, nice and cool. In the daytime it's probably about 30 degrees and it stays that way till about 9 o'clock at night. Not complaining, love the heat. Okay, I'm sure many of you probably know these places I'm pointing at right now, probably more than I would. Okay, so at the moment you don't have to wear a mask on the streets. I believe you do in public places if you're going to a restaurant till you sit down, but on the streets you don't have to wear one. However, my understanding is as of next week you have to wear a mask again on the streets. Luckily I'm not going to be here, so or unluckily, but you're going to have to wear a mask on the streets from next week. I think they brought this in, it was announced yesterday I think. That's what I heard in the restaurant anyway, so I believe that's my understanding. I'm just going to wait for this white car to go past next. Very famous club on the right hand side, I'll point in that direction. Not sure what's happening there, it looks like a derelict building at the moment. Lots of people going to work, joggers, walkers, etc, etc. Lots of local people. You have to be mad about this time in the morning like me. Okay, I think I'll walk down here, it's a bit quieter. Okay, so we've only been here a couple of weeks, it's like a couple of days. We've not really done much, we've just kind of been hanging by the pool. We're staying in the Palladium, which is just behind me. Not a bad hotel. Yeah, stayed in the Palladium. And pool's quite nice. And it's really just a base. As I said, I've not been here for a long time, so I'm not sure the best places on this island to stay, if I'm honest. So I'm walking towards Cafe Del Mar, hopefully, and I'll let you know what I think about what's happening this year on this island.
Por ahí por esas zonas se hace la puesta de sol.
Okay, so what I've found out, or what I've noticed, is the theme of the island, as the clubs are closed, is beach parties, or it's like beach clubs they call them, I think. I'm showing my age. So yeah, they're called the beach clubs, which you have to book in advance. I believe there's like hotels, that kind of stuff around the pool, playing music. I think some of them anyway. You have to pay a fee to get in. I think you have to pay a fee to get in most of these places, or some sort of minimum spend. You have to book in advance, something we failed to do because obviously we didn't know about this. So you book in advance online to where you want to kind of hang out for the day, etc, etc. So as you can imagine, if you're going in big groups, you might be able to, I'm sure you could probably be able to split that between you, and it becomes a bit cheaper, because I can tell you now it's not cheap. These beach clubs, some of them are very nice, but they're not cheap. We'll be going to one tomorrow, so hopefully I might be able to do a few videos of it. So it all depends kind of what you're into in terms of what kind of beach club you're going to really hang out at. So as I said, we've not really been to many places. The only place we went to was the Cafe Del Mar. I think it was Sunday. Reserved a table. It was very nice. Food was lovely. Can't complain. Service was brilliant. Sunset was nice, and the music was excellent. So yeah, it was a brilliant time. Tried to book it again this week. No availability, but I'm sure you can kind of. I have seen people come and just queue up and see if they can get a space if there's kind of an opening. But it is recommended to book a table in advance. Yeah, it was a very nice evening out, and definitely recommend it. I think the last time I went there was about 20 years ago, I think. So it has changed. It's very nice. I have to admit, I was quite impressed. Cafe Mambo was quite busy as well, but I kind of prefer the vibe myself personally at Del Mar. All these new to me, these restaurants on the right hand side, they're actually quite a nice atmosphere in the evening times. Oh, looking up there, you can see that hotel. I think you can see some, looks like it's got some sort of party rooftop thing going on there. Don't have a clue what it's called. I think it's called Rio by the looks of things. Yeah, must be. So as you can see, I'm just walking by the port, which is on my left hand side. Okay. Okay, so we're here in July, so just to give you an idea who's here. A lot of a certain age group left the other day due to restrictions coming back into the UK with regards to self-isolation. So I'm going to take a stab in the dark, and I assume that you're going to only have a certain age group, probably that's going to be back from the UK, or people who can self-isolate. So it's definitely not quiet. I have to admit, it's not quite eerie, ghostly. Nice atmosphere still going on. I wouldn't say it's heaving, but it's very nice. I suppose that's probably going to change as well. In terms of things can change daily, weekly, in terms of who can go where and what kind of thing. Lots of Germans here, I've noticed, and obviously other places, French, etc, etc. So I'm just going to cross the road here on my right. There we go, we're going green already. So we only figured this route here the other day. I'm not sure if it was here many moons ago, but yeah, you go over like a little hump bridge, and it takes you to where the Cafe Del Mar is, etc, and the restaurants. So up here it gets a bit lively in the evenings. Everyone's eating outside. I think there's restrictions to eating inside, but if you're outside-ish, like this lady is on my right hand side, you're okay. So here, these sort of places are very busy at night time. So it's kind of worth either getting there early or booking in advance if you want to get a table, even in these sort of places. Sort of Thai restaurant which looks quite nice. So there you can see a little little bridge kind of thing which we're going to go over. So yeah, if anyone could tell me how old this bridge is, because I've never seen this before. The other day was the first time I actually saw it. Just go up the stairs here and then take a left. So in terms of getting here and the flights from London, etc, it was actually quite good. Took about 2 hours, no delays from the airport. The airport wasn't too busy, in fact it wasn't busy at all. Just make sure you've got your right paperwork, check in, you're good. I have to admit, it was quite a seamless experience. And when we got to the other side in here, just make sure. Well, it was. In fact, I think we got off the plane and was in a cab. I'd say within 35 minutes. They knew exactly what they were doing and what they wanted. Just make sure you got your passenger locator form ready. And there's something else. We'll come back to me shortly. I think you have to check your COVID jab thing at the airport. That's if you got them, and that's if you need them. But in the airport here, it was a passenger locator form, which they scan, and you get a message. They scan the QR code, and you get a message sent to your phone. And as I said, it was very impressive, and was in and out of the airport within about 35 minutes. That's including waiting for luggage. So we're staying in San Antonio. To be honest with you, we didn't really know where to stay. We just kind of threw a dart and thought, okay, this looks good, and take it from there. So I think I will be back, probably this year, but maybe somewhere a bit different. Not that this where we're staying is bad, just need for what we want, which is a great pool with potentially like a DJ in the backdrop sort of thing. Well, whereas where we're staying is more of like a TUI holiday type resort. Well, the pool's nice. Okay, nice yachts to my left hand side here, very nice. There we go. Okay, so ahead of us, as you can see, Cafe Del Mar on the left hand side. So it's pretty much, you have to book a reservation, and some of the tables have got minimum spend. We definitely reached that minimum spend quite quickly, it wasn't too difficult. I think we had some nice sangria and some nibbles, but yeah, it was very tasty. No complaints at all. It was very busy, so you pretty much get queues along here, quite a long queue if you haven't got a book table, so just be wary of that. Everyone wants to come at a certain time before the sun sets, and that's why it gets a bit gridlocked. So I'm going to go to the top here and then do a U-turn to where I'll come back from. But yeah, this is nice. Never see this early in the morning, do you? So yeah, I'm not ate here or drank here, so I'm not sure in terms of Mambo what it costs, etc. I'm sure that's all online. There we go, staff needed. So if you want a job, yeah. Another little bar lounge place here called the Mint Lounge Bar. Also, it's quite busy the other day. I don't know much about it though, if I'm honest. Okay, so this is where I stopped. I'm going to do my U-turn. Not sure what's down there. I'm sure there's some interesting stuff, but that's it. So we're in the middle of July, coming towards the end of July, so normally clubs will be open in full swing with, at least 8% anyway. I've kind of looked for the next week and to get a see what's opening. Nothing's opening. Nothing opening this week. My prediction: do I think anything's going to open up this year? Doubt it very much. Club-wise, that is anyway. If you want to go to a beach club, you ain't going to have a problem. No problems at all. As long as you've got deep pockets, you'll find something. But the clubbing experience, from what I think of this place, for this year, nah, don't think it's going to happen myself. I think you've got more chances in the UK to get that clubbing experience than you have here. So if that's what you want, there's something that I don't know about, which is very possible. I don't think it's happening. All the big clubs saying online that not opening. Doesn't tell you when, but I'll be very surprised if it does open. I mean, getting DJs here and organising events doesn't happen overnight with a click of a button. I imagine these things are planned well in advance. There's a lot of politics going on at the moment, so it doesn't make life easy for club promoters. And not everyone's got the luxury of 10 days to self-isolate at home. So unfortunately, that's my thoughts anyway. Luckily, it doesn't really bother me that much because I just like to hang out by the pool and maybe go to a bar in the evening and eat good food. Yeah, so we got into a taxi from the airport after, within 35 minutes. There was a queue, not a long, well, it looks long, but how quickly they kind of, taxis coming in and out of that place, it's actually quite impressive. It's like a conveyor belt, streamlined. And I think we paid about €35 to the hotel, I think. I'm sure it was. 35 to 40 euros, I think we paid. And that was probably Saturday evening. There was a bit of traffic on the road. So at this moment in time, all I'm really doing is also doing my research. Should have actually done it before I left, as I didn't really know what I was going to expect. So I think these beach clubs, I'm trying to show my age here now, they have DJs by pool. Not all of them, I think some of them do anyway, like History and stuff like that, or whatever. And what I can imagine, what I gather, I think my information's right, you have to sit down, you don't stand up by the bar, and it's pretty much table service. Went to something like that yesterday in San Antonio, just as it was just a couple of doors away from the hotel. In fact, it was actually very nice. Musically, it was very good. Sat down, and no QR code there. It was just someone who comes down comes over to the table and she takes your order. You can get food and drink there, reasonably priced. And the music, as I said, was impressed. For the first, I think we stayed there for about 2 hours, and yeah. So back round by San Antonio Port, so the bay, beg your pardon, still half asleep. So our hotel's just here up here on the left hand side. I think it's called the Palladium, I think, something like that anyway. Let this jogger get by. Hi, you alright? Good. So all these places you can see on my left hand side, I've heard about them, but I don't know if I have a clue what it's all about, who goes there, etc, etc. But I'm sure to most other people, they probably know what's happening. So I'm up here, just on my left, you can see Pizza Hut stroke KFC. If you go up that little alleyway, or that path, and go straight ahead, you'll see a sign which says tapas, and then follow the road. We went there yesterday for dinner, and I must say it was very nice. Very, very nice. Nice restaurant. I think they've got like an inside part and an outside part. Not hot at all, nice and cool. Food is brilliant. And decent prices if you like tapas food. I'm sure we'll be going back there again at some point. As you can see, the water by the beach is nice and calm, very calm. So if you want to go out for a little paddle, I think the water's a lot warmer than it is in the pool, because obviously it probably gets a bit more sunlight on it in the daytime. So that's the hotel we're staying at on the left hand side. In fact, you can probably see our room from there just on this side here, where the balcony is. I wouldn't say it's the best hotel I've ever been in, but if you can get a decent price, good luck. Yeah, could be a lot worse. We didn't come here to spend time in the room anyway, but the pool's half decent. Pool looks, the beach looks very well maintained. I'm not sure it works here, but it's not a busy beach. I'm not sure if you can just grab a chair and sit down as you like. You don't have to pay for anything. You just pretty much come, put your towel down, and no one bothers you. So in that respect, it's actually quite good. Well, there's a lot of places you have to pay for beach chairs and umbrellas and stuff like that, but I don't think that's allowed here. Another bar here on the left-hand side, on our closest left. I haven't got a clue what that's like. Lots of people in there. I'm not sure what it's all about. We went to here where it's called the Bay Bar. Very nice. Music was excellent. I'm sure we're probably going back there this week. And the service was good as well.
No, okay.
Yeah, we didn't stay too long, a couple of hours. It got busier and busier, so I believe that's another thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was told yesterday, but everywhere has to close by 2 o'clock. So that's another reason why clubs ain't happening. So, yeah, everything shuts down by 2, and then masks are back in next week. So while that's going on, I can't see any clubs opening. I can't see why I want to see why they want to open if they have to close at 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to walk up to this bend here before the windmill, then I'm probably going to call it a morning and return back to the comforts of my hotel beach pool, or hotel pool. I believe something happened here on my left hand side. Don't know what, but it looks like it's got potential to be a busy place. O Beach. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, interesting. I think I've seen that on YouTube. Yeah. I'll look into this one. Can't really see much from the outside here. Okay, let's have a peek. See sun loungers, some sort of DJ booth over in the corner there. Oh, okay, I might have to give it a visit. It's on the doorstep. I don't think there'll be a pool over there. I'd be very surprised if there was. Oh, is there? Yeah. I think there is. Okay. O Beach Lounge. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be back with some more stuff for you to give you an update of what's happening here in Ibiza. Bye for now.